Saara is a 24-year-old, an upcoming poet. So a student here at University of Science and Technology, and I'm doing my master's in applied and linguistics. So actually my writing started when I was in my second year. It was 2017. So I was in my poetry class, and then we were given a task to write poems. And then when I wrote my poem, when I gave it to my lecturer, he was like, no, this is a great piece, but it was for the first time, like very, very first time. And then he said, no, I like it and you make a great writer. So from there, I started writing pieces to the Namibian newspaper, so articles. And my first article was War of Exposure. So it was during that time when women were being exposed on Facebook, those dirty videos and all that. And then I was like, why is it happening this way? So this is not a good thing. And then I sat and then I wrote an article about it. So after the article, or at the end of the article, I wrote my email. And then from there, that is how people started contacting me that, no, you are good, you should write more. And then that is how I started writing more. So I published maybe four pieces to the Namibian. So most of the times I'll send them and then they'll publish it in the newspaper. And most of my friends will bring the copies to me, and that is how it started. So the book, The Weight of My Words, was published in October 2020. So it was on my 23rd birthday. I thought maybe I should surprise myself with a book. And the significance of the title. So it says the weight of my words. The word weight itself, it means the quantity, right? How heavy or how light something is. So within this book, now we have words. So this is the quantity, the heaviness of my book. So when you're going to read this book, you're not going to just read and then you don't have any emotions. So the words that you're going to read will arouse your emotions, either to be happy, to say, to be sad, or to feel a certain emotion. So it's for the reader to put themselves in the writer's shoes, and then they'll feel, or they'll actually refer themselves to how the situations that are mentioned in the book that they have also come upon. So that is the significance of the book. So the book itself contains a lot of poems. So I didn't really put it on which age. So it's for all ages. So there are poems on love. So for instance, let's look at the divorce cases that are happening. So there are a lot. So a divorcee can read on this, and then, or anybody planning to get married should understand what love is instead of just rushing into marriage. So it's for love, it's for home families, for friendship, for students that are feeling like, no, I feel like dropping out, they look less at themselves and they don't want to put more effort into their studies. Because we are saying if you don't dedicate anything or everything to yourself, nobody else will do that for you instead of doing it yourself. So you should do it yourself. Before marriage, there is love, right? So we engage ourselves in different relationships, and then after every heartbreak, you learn something. And then it's not only you going through that particular thing. You look at a close friend, she goes through the same. So this is how you put everything together, and then you get one theme, which is love, and then betrayal of love, and then breaking of marriages. So that is it.